That's tight enough. I don't want to over tighten them. Okay. And let's see, we got this here tightened. Okay. Sorry about the last time the footage was cut off. And my battery had died, so I couldn't show you the complete installation, but you can pretty much imagine how it happened. I had to pull this box out a little bit so I could be able to get this conduit pipe lined up so I could run my conductors through it. And I have made them. I made the connections. I have the hot here of 120, another hot here connected of 120. It was a tight fit, but barely made it. And we have a neutral right here, and I got my ground going down into this grounding locking nut that's necessary. I went on ahead and purchased that. So basically what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start running my circuits. I'm going to start putting my circuit breakers in here. I take these wires, these conductors down here. It doesn't look so complicated now because it's a bigger box. Everything's got more space. Some more space so that I can be able to get the wires in nice and neat, tucked in there, looking nice, and add some more circuits as we go. But yeah, the circuit breaker to go right there, and this switch here, don't worry about that, that's just a switch for the outside light. I went on ahead and looped it into here down there. The next step I'm going to do also is punch out a hole probably around here somewhere and run a receptacle right there, 20 amp receptacle there. Or I'm thinking it'd be better to do it here, put it down here somewhere, because this space here might want to be used for something. Yeah, that's what you want. You want that to be open, pantry. Okay, yeah. So yeah, the owner just told me they want this as much space available here for a pantry. All this should be open for a pantry. So I'm not gonna run it over here. I'll run it down right down here somewhere and stop it short. I had to bend the conduit. I might already have some already bent just right for that. And oh, and you see I got these in here. I had to bang these and push these back, but I got them in. These were the original conduits from the old fuse box. Got them in there. That was a little tricky. But yeah, let's see here. I'll show you. Okay. Here's a 15 amp circuit breaker, and basically I'll put the hot in here, and the neutral will go over here. One of these screws, and I'll just slip this in place. Slip that in place like that, and we'll just go down the row here. I try to balance them out so they don't be all too heavy on one side. I'll probably have a 30 here and 15s here, and maybe then a 40 for a range there. But yeah, so yeah, I got it nicely screwed in. Let's see, I believe I got it level. I'm gonna show you it being level. I just use my little level here. Put it up there. Bubbles in the middle. That's pretty good. So yeah, bubbles in the middle. If it shows. Yeah, the bubbles in the middle, so that's good. We set to go. Now I will say this, I'm not a good salesperson. I couldn't talk the owner into upgrading the wires. I know some of you are probably saying those wires look pretty thin, William, but I checked it, the neck. The neck says the minimum service entry wire is a 6 gauge wire. Now that's the minimum. And the owner says they got a, what they call it, a takeoff budget. And that's what we builders call a cost takeoff budget. She has the same thing. She has a cost takeoff budget and she doesn't want to have to spend any more than necessary. So these wires will stay from the original fuse panel, and they should be acceptable. Now NIPSCO says you should use a 2 gauge. Well, yeah, so the owner doesn't want to pay any extras. Oh, we're not going to do anything extra. We're just going to just keep it like it is. But if we did have to, I would have to run those cables all the way through here and then outside. I'll show you. And then outside here to the meter box. And then from the meter box all the way up into the, what we call this, the service head up there. So, yeah, so that would cost a little bit more money. If it was me, I would have done it, but it's not me. It's not my house. Okay, this is the final video of this part of the series of remodeling. I'm doing the electrical, and I finished up the service panel, and I got some more circuits to run, but I'm not going to finish all that today because I had other things I had to do, and I'm going to get started on the plumbing. But at least we got the electrical service prepared, and as you can see, it's ready to go. All we gotta do now, the owner will call the company, have them turn on the power from outside, and then I can slowly add circuits as we need them when it's time to do the full electrical job. So there's the full panel. Yeah, we have 3 circuits in there now, and let's see what, here's the lid that will go on top of it, and I'll put that in there right now. Thanks for watching.